Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 6th episode of Solving the Internet. I know it has been a while, but we are back. We took a little hiatus, not by choice, mostly because we've both been pretty crazy busy with work, especially Curtis. You're 65 hours a week? Something like that?
Minimum. That would be a happy week for me at this point.
Yeah, it's one of the perks of working in a company and things.
Yeah, and you make salary.
So great. So, yeah. But we are back. We're doing our best to get back into a routine for you guys. It has been a while. Hopefully not everyone didn't just leave us, because that would be sad.
They've been waiting, Matt. They're waiting. They got that bell on. They're waiting for the ding-a-ling-a-ling, waiting for the notification that we threw something at them.
But like I said, we are back. It's been a while. We're really, really excited to get back into a regular swing of things here. Hopefully we can keep a steady schedule.
That's why we're recording so damn late.
Yeah, it's 10:15 right now. But
well, I guess it's not terribly late. But when you
for
have
you,
to be
it
up,
is because
you have to be up at 5:30 in the morning. It's pretty late.
But it is going to be a little bit different this week. We're going to do kind of a more, I want to call it more like a chill episode. We're just kind of going to hang out and chat about interesting things on the internet, less of trying to solve, because that takes too much brain work and we just don't have brain power right now.
But we do want to entertain the folks. We want to make you guys happy and make you smile and get that little tickle. We get that little tickle out of your tummy.
Tickle out of the tummy.
Well, I have some things we can talk about.
You want to start with the twins?
I don't know what that means.
Curtis.
Twins?
What happens if one of the conjoined twins committed a crime?
So it sounds like we're solving the internet straight off the bat.
We got to give them a little bit of the old so they can appreciate the new.
A little tease,
but
there is the fishing line.
A little description at the bottom. So I want to make sure I include this all so we can think about it properly.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, what happens if one of the conjoined twins committed a crime? Assuming both have a functional brain and are their own person, etc. What if person A committed a crime against the will of the person B, or even without them knowing? Can't really send that innocent twin to jail, right?
I have an easy answer, but I don't want to use it. I think it's not fair. So
an easy answer.
Well, I mean, I think that it might be more. I mean, we might think too hard straight off the bat. Our brains aren't equipped right now to be thinking very hard.
See, but that's the thing. We don't have to think hard. We have to think stupid. So, logical answer. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to send them to jail, right?
No.
That's simple.
No.
Stupid answer that my brain thought of. You got to cut them some bitches in half.
Yeah,
exactly.
I knew it. Yeah.
You got to.
So my that is a stupid answer. You're right, and I'm with you on that. Call up Penn and Teller, get that saw, right? Put them in the box, put them in sideways. Does that count? Yeah, whatever. Put them in sideways, and just do that act. I mean, those guys have been doing that for years, right? So they're
well. The issue with that is you can't really perform the trick without putting them back together at the end of the trick.
Yeah.
They would just do it by habit, and they would just start all over and be like, and ta-da! We did it again.
No, but here's the thing: cut them in half and call the cops. Be like, I got him.
We got this song.
I got him. Come get him and take him away. But I feel like, do you think that maybe Penn and Teller would be accomplices at that point?
Accomplices of what? Catching a criminal?
No, I mean, I don't know, because they kind of knew they had already committed a crime.
Yeah,
so
but they helped. They helped catch the criminal.
Trick question, though, right? Because Penn and Teller, they're kind of conjoined twins themselves.
No, they're not. Shut up.
No, they're not. No, but they are. They're inseparable. They're like two little lovebirds. Are lovebirds inseparable?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with it. Since we got the dumb answer out of the way, I'm going to go with what probably would happen. And that would be, I imagine they would just put them on like some sort of house arrest.
Yeah, I would guess that would be logical.
You can't actually like lock them up, right? like have one in the cell and the other one hanging out the window.
Yeah, I guess because there's really no way to lock them in at that point. They're either in or out. You can't like have this is not possible.
I guess it depends on how conjoined they are. Like if it's just their fingertips
or like just a hip.
Well,
like the whole side.
If they share legs, like a big capital letter Y, it'd be a lot more difficult to lock up one. Well, yeah, it'd be a lot more difficult to lock up one than if it was like just conjoined at the elbow. At that point, I would just cut it off, though.
Real talk, though. So say off topic but on topic. Set of conjoined twins. Say you have a conjoined twin and you are connected by some vital organ. We'll say probably like not like the heart or anything like that, but like some intestines or something, like your stomach, your like large intestine, small intestine, whatever.
Is that a thing?
I think so. I think conjoined twins can be connected in many different ways, but
I mean, you can't have like two stomachs and one intestines, right?
Maybe. Well, whatever. Well, I don't know how conjoined twins are all attached, but let's say it's a vital organ other than the heart, right? The other twin dies.
Ooh. No.
What happens?
So I think that you die. I think the other one dies.
Like death by association.
You're guilty. I'm gonna kill you too. They definitely. Well, see, that's the thing. Is like, because from what I've seen, and I've seen a few. I don't want to say documentaries because I'm not that into it, but I've seen like a few short, 10 or 15 minute videos on YouTube or something where they kind of go into it a little bit, or like one did die. Like if one dies, like you're next. You're on the chopping block, my man. You're like your head in the guillotine. You're like at the beginning of Skyrim, you got your head in. You're just waiting, but there's no dragon coming to save your ass.
No, not at all.
You are going to die. Unless you can hurry up and cut them up. Cut them off, I mean. But I don't think, since they have vital organs, that would work out that way. Since they share vital organs, I should say.
Because you would just sever the vital organ and that would be that.
Yeah. But if you don't share stomachs and the other one got an extra stomach, you can make haggis out of it.
Yes.
Which isn't like allowed here for some reason. I guess.
You can't get haggis in America?
Not at like a restaurant and stuff. I mean, what's going to stop you from making it,
I've watched Rhett and Link eat haggis many a time.
They built the haggis. They didn't go buy it.
They built it like a Minecraft house. They didn't cook it.
So I'm gonna roll on to what I have found.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey, wait. Hey, did you get a haircut? No, I got them all cut. Go ahead.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Go ahead. Next thing.
Why you gotta ruin it? I was going into something decent.
Okay, go ahead. It's called a segue, bro. Just go.
Yeah, that is not a segue. That's the opposite.
What are you about to talk about? What are you about to talk about right now?
All right. What is something you enjoyed as a kid but hated as an adult? Or hate as an adult, I should say.
Enjoyed as a kid but hated as an adult?
Yeah, no, this question. Next one.
I was going to say backwards, but I honestly... No, that's a decent question.
But here's the thing. I find it more realistic. I found things that I like as an adult but hated as a kid.
That's why the question's hard.
I enjoyed as a kid. All right, I know what I liked.
Something you ate as a kid.
It doesn't say ate. It just says enjoyed.
Enjoyed. Oh, I thought I was talking about food.
No, something you enjoyed as a kid but hate as an adult.
Oh, okay.
And I will tell you, since food is the easiest one, do you remember them little wax bottles filled with the tiniest little bit of juice?
Nickel nips or something?
Yes. Yeah, I used to love those.
Yeah, they're good.
No, they're terrible.
Well, I mean, it's just candy in a wax bottle.
It's not candy. It's freaking wax.
Well, it's juice inside of a wax bottle.
Barely.
Yeah, barely.
It is.
But I did like chewing on those.
It's a ripoff.
Bottles, though.
Yeah, until it got stuck in your teeth, like the little.
No, that didn't happen. Didn't happen to me.
Totally did.
I guess we had different wax bottles.
One thing I noticed, my brother, when I was a kid, had those little wax lips you can get, like for Halloween. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he had them, and I always wanted one. I still to this day never had one.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
I don't even know. What do they taste like? Wax.
I think
tastes like nickel nips.
I'm pretty sure I had one. I think they did. One I had, I think, was cherry flavored.
Was it nasty?
I don't remember. I was a child.
Yeah. But I think like I said, it is easier to switch it up. Something you hated as a kid but enjoy as an adult. I don't even know. Not even necessarily hate. Like one thing I was talking to my wife actually the other day.
Oh,
my wife, when I was younger, when I'd go to Taco Bell, I'd always get the soft tacos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just, I guess it's a kid thing, apparently. But like as an adult, now I want that crunchy, delicious taco.
Either it's just not the same for everybody, or I'm still a child because I do not like crunchy tacos. Like, they're not gross. They don't gross me out. But if you give me the option, soft or crunchy, I'm going soft 99.99% of the time.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It just was a thing that happened. Like one day, I had my soft tacos, and then I think what happened was they came out with that cheesy gordita crunch because that thing is so good. And then I realized that I do like the crunchy. Give me that crunch, baby. And then next time I went up there, because they had that one right there in Bridgeville, and I got a crunchy one. I would say that's all I get. That Locos Taco, though?
Yeah, I was confused whenever you just wrote Locos Tacos. I was like, I don't think there's just a Locos Tacos. He must want the Doritos Locos Tacos, but I wasn't sure. Because I've never heard anyone just call them, yeah, give me a Locos Tacos. It's like, no, it's a Doritos Locos Taco.
It's the same fucking thing.
I know it's the same thing, but not knowing if there was just a regular Locos Taco.
Well, what happened was they had a bunch of different flavors, but now they just have the cheesy one. And I really like that fire one.
Well, they used to have the... I thought they only had Doritos and then cheese. I didn't
what?
Think they had... I knew they had the Doritos Locos and then the nacho cheese Locos Tacos, but I didn't know they had a different one.
Well, no. Hold up. I think you got confused there.
What?
Because the Doritos Locos Taco currently...
It's nacho cheese.
Is nacho cheese.
Right.
Before that, they had a Cool Ranch one.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And more recently, they had a fire one, or like a hot one. That one was good. That's the one I like.
I don't remember what I said, but what I was meaning to say is I knew that the ranch and the cheese one existed. I didn't know there was a different one.
You skipped the word ranch, so you just said Doritos. That's all right. I'm just gonna end that topic because unless you got something,
honestly,
because I feel like I'm the only one that mentioned anything. I'm gonna drink this beer.
Well, you did. You mentioned things, and then I thought about what you mentioned and kind of agreed.
I reflected on it.
I thought about how much I dislike you sometimes, and then I can't think of anything.
You loved me as a kid. You loved me as a kid, and you hate me now.
Bro, if I was chilling with like 10-year-old Curtis right now, we'd be kicking it. But you, I don't know anymore.
10-year-old me. What the hell was I doing in 98? You know what I was doing?
98.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm old. I know. In 98.
I was 1 in 98, dog.
Yeah, we weren't chilling.
No.
So, in 98, you know what I was doing? I was at Callahan's on Double Token Wednesdays. That's what I was doing. Watching Attitude Era Wrestling. That's what I was doing.
Wow.
With The Rock and Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Yeah. Give me a hell yeah. That's not a good one.
He's the one that smashes the beers together. That's right.
If that is how you remember him, then yes.
Bro, I never watched wrestling.
Okay, well, that is the only wrestling I watched.
The only wrestler I ever liked was The Undertaker, and I watched like a couple of his matches, his bouts, if you would.
I would bouts. Telling you, man. Back then, they had, so what they would do is it was a place called Callahan's in Bridgeville. It was a, kind of like a discount Dave & Buster's. It was before Dave & Buster's was a thing, as far as I know. Mm-hmm. But, you'd put your $1 in, you get 4 tokens or whatever. But on Wednesdays, you'd get 2 tokens for each quarter. So it was great. So, you spend $5 and play games all night. They also had like TVs. So they'd put on like whatever's on pay-per-view. And the food was fantastic. And they had little TVs in each booth. And it was the first place I ever went that actually did that. But then it was purchased or whatever a few years later. And then it caught on fire. And now there's nothing there. There's right next to where it was is the LA Fitness. Actually, yes. Next to where it was is a LA Fitness and then a gyro joint.
Gyro joint.
Yeah, gyro joint.
Like a weed joint, but for gyros.
Yeah, they're slinging that meat.
Lamb. Bro, I want to point out you can get 3 pounds and 48 ounces of knockoff. Oh no, nickel.
Hold on.
They're actual brand Nickel Nip candy drinks for $22.
Wait.
What?
Did you just say 3 pounds and 48 ounces?
Oh, I think it looked like a period, but it's a dash. It's 3 pounds or 48, depending on how you.
I was gonna question the.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it because it just looked like it was one single thing. But no,
that
was
falls
dumb
into
in retrospect. But
that falls in the same category as when we were talking about micrograms in the episode about the LSD, and you're like, 3,000 micrograms. You just call them grams at that point.
Oh, well, that's not
so if
my
you say
fault.
40,
I wasn't being stupid. They were being stupid.
3 pounds and 42 ounces. You just add a couple more pounds on there.
3 pounds of Nickel Nips for fucking $22 off Amazon Prime.
Are they any different? Are they bigger?
In the picture, they look more full, but I think that's just a scam.
No, it's a scam. There's almost nothing in those things. You're buying wax. You're buying overpriced wax.
So why would I buy? So there's 3 pounds for $22, or I can buy 1 pound for $15. What sense does that make? Come on, Amazon, get your shit straight, bro.
But I guess it just depends on how much wax you want.
I guess so.
Ooh, I have another little topic.
Before we switch to that topic, because I was going to be so nice and I was going to surprise you with a fucking great gift. But
gift?
I'm definitely not going to do it now because I can't find anything cheap enough and I'm a cheap I was going to buy you and surprise you with a wax lips. That's what I've been looking up for the past 5 minutes.
Really? They were vampire teeth.
Oh, you wanted the vampire ones? Well, I can get
that's the ones
wax cherry flavored lips that I remember.
Where they just
I can only
lips?
get them in a pack. It's a fucking 24 pack for $24. I'm not doing that.
You know what we can do? Whoa, are you serious?
Yeah.
That seems expensive.
Yeah.
But when I had wax lips, it was I thought it was vampires. I guess I didn't.
Them.
I didn't have the
Those
wax
are
lips.
more
I guess
expensive.
I said, but
Bro, they're $28.89 for the same count plus $10 shipping, bro.
yeah, don't waste your money on me, my man. I appreciate the.
I mean, you're not a waste, but that is a waste of money on those.
I do, yeah.
Specifically.
No, I see.
Cause I had a plan. I was like, man, that would be a good Instagram story. I'll put give him Curtis a gift.
Yeah, this isn't.
I'll get you a different gift.
The one I'm referring to is not the lips.
Yeah, it's the fangs. They had the fangs, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a pin. The one I found is just it's not, what I'd like to chew on. What I did notice though is when my brother had those, like the little nub that you put it in your mouth would always break off or bite off, I guess. And he would just have to like hold them up. It's not easy. Wait, hold on. I found them for $1.29 each.
Fucking where, dude?
Wacko Wax. No, sorry. It's called the Bulk Candy Store.
How's that bulk if you can buy them fucking single?
Well, it says quantity 1, add to cart.
What?
$1.29. They have candy dots on paper, so
those are so good.
Yeah, well, it's sugar.
It's good. It's good in the initial bite, but then after, like the whatever adhesive they use, fucking tastes like poison.
I don't think they use adhesive. I think it just dries on there. But what I can tell you is you're mostly eating paper. So it says if you are going to buy it, it's hot outside and this item is heat sensitive. We will add free ice and insulation packaging to your order. That's actually pretty cool.
That is cool, but why is that even an option? Why tell me? Just do it.
So they know they care.
Okay, so why did I not know this website existed? I'm about to get diabetes type 1, 2,
this
and 3.
This is bad. Oh, they have gourmet popcorn.
A sales section, bro.
No, all right. Listen, I can't. I'm not looking at this. I'm gonna go to the next. I'm gonna go to the next topic.
But before you do that, I took my car to the mechanic because it was making noises. He removed the Mariah Carey Christmas CD. Now it's fine. Go ahead.
Is this how this is gonna go?
This is absolutely how this is gonna go.
Jeez. All right. This is the most serious question we've asked on this show.
Why do I have a feeling it's not? Go ahead.
You're right. What cartoon from the 1990s to 2010 do you think deserves a reboot?
Oh, okay. Are we thinking actually like children cartoon or like just like could be adult cartoon?
Well, I mean, are you talking like hentai?
No, like how like there's Rick and Morty now. It's like an adult more styled cartoon, like how like Adult Swim. Like are we talking Adult Swim stuff?
Space Ghost. Space Ghost would be amazing to come back.
Because I'm thinking more like kids shows because I was young.
Well, listen, Matt, take it to heart, my dude.
Oh, no joke. I recently watched, not recently, it's probably a couple months now. Have you ever heard of Ben 10?
It's funny you mention that. Right before we started recording, I was watching a YouTube video, Bad Design or something, I don't know, some subreddit. And the one like was a billboard for like a laundromat, like a laundry service. Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, it was called Ben 10 Laundry Service. And it was a picture of Ben 10 like hiking up his shirt and like pushing his pants down a little bit. So his little, and he was ripped. Like he had abs, like an 8-pack or however many abs have.
Was this a Captain Sparkles video you were watching?
Yeah.
What a guess.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, he does good video. I like watching him.
Yes, he does. He does very good videos. But no, if you haven't watched Ben 10, like seriously, I remembered bits of it from when I was younger, and I was like, yeah, it was a good show. And I think it was on Hulu. I watched the whole entire freaking thing. I didn't plan on it. I was just like, I'll watch a couple episodes. Yeah, I watched the whole entire series, every single season. There's actually an episode in Pittsburgh, which was really funny.
What do you mean in Pittsburgh? It's a cartoon.
No, like they mention it, like that, like they're right near Pittsburgh.
Where?
I don't remember. Like they didn't say the area they were in, but they were saying they're like the monster.
Like, there's Pittsburgh over there.
Well, I'll tell you. They were fighting the evil people. I think it was actually a group of people. Like it wasn't like aliens. It was
the Foot Clan.
Oh no, I don't know. Whatever. The bad guys found this chemical, right? And then they got another chemical, or it was a mineral and a chemical, whatever. And
it was probably just whatever water is in the rivers.
Yeah, but then they said, what do they need to combine these chemicals together to make them actually dangerous? And they were like, they need molten or equipment capable of melting things over X degrees or whatever. And they said, is there anything like that around here? And they said, well, I don't know. How about we're in Pittsburgh, the steel capital of the world, or something like that. And it was like just referencing the steel mills and how they have what they need to do it. And it was pretty weird. I didn't expect that.
On a separate note, it is weird, like the things that places are proud of, right? Yeah, we are the steel. Well, we were. I don't know if we still are the steel capital. I think Japan is now, but
I think we have like 2 steel mills left.
Yeah, well, I mean, but like that's cool. But like, I'd rather be known for something else. Yeah, I'm not sure what.
We won't be though.
Yeah, you're right. It will forever be Steel City.
Mm-hmm.
What was the stuff that melts steel beams?
Excuse me?
What was it they were saying that melted the steel the steel? Oh, Jesus
jet fuel.
Christ. No.
What?
Like, not, what is it called? The red stuff.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Pyrite, right? Isn't that what it was?
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's weird the ththings that people are proud of. Far as, like,
is it weird though? Because you gotta have something.
Come on, man. We got a lot of stuff.
It's like, obviously we're proud of like certain sport teams and stuff now, but like,
well, when you win, when you always win, I mean, you stay winning, you stay having fans.
Well, yeah, but technically the highest praise we have is the Steelers out of the 3 teams.
Yeah,
because they're tied for the most bowl wins.
Hey, who cares?
A lot of people.
I used to be into football, but man, did it die off. You know what it was? I realized, well, one, that it's usually, I'm not going to insult anyone, but I will tell you that one of the big things that got me was I realized that someone pointed out to me that the average 60-minute football game, the only time spent playing football is between 8 and 12 minutes.
I don't know if that's 100% true. That sounds pretty close, but I think it might be a little bit higher than that.
No, average. 8 to 12. I mean, there are ones that are more and there are ones that are less, but like, I don't watch it, but I don't watch football to watch people walk around and decide if what kind of plays they're going to make and stuff like that. I want to see the sport. I want to see them play. Can you imagine if hockey, like the timer kept going, or, well, I guess soccer does that, but like, it's also 90 minutes and it's nonstop. They like play commercials like in the sidebar while they're still playing soccer.
Okay. No, I absolutely apologize. You were right in the zone. They're saying about 11 minutes on average.
It's a shame.
And it lasts actually 3 hours and 12 minutes with commercials.
To watch 11 fucking minutes of football.
Yep.
So here's what they need to do, right? Cut out how they run the clock while the play's dead, right?
Yeah, but yes and no, because that's such an integral part of the game, which is weird.
But it doesn't need to be.
But clock,
right?
I mean, it doesn't need to be, but it already is. If they would have did it from the beginning,
you can change it.
But no, you can't change it.
Change it.
That's such a.
Hey, they change stuff all the time in sports. Golf, you're still not allowed to wear shorts. They're gonna change that next time. They changed. They changed.
Knees.
I'd like to see Tiger Woods' knees, baby.
Why his specifically? Why not Rory's knees?
They're pale. Both of those dudes are pale knees.
So Mickelson gets a good tan.
Does he? No, he doesn't. I bet Tiger gets a better tan.
Well, he's black.
So
he doesn't tan.
So what I'm saying though is if they cut out the clock running, right? And they made it so maybe 5-minute quarters, and the clock would stop when the ball stops.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be more interesting. I don't like that, there's 33 seconds in the game and the game's over. You know what I mean? Why is there a clock then at that point? There's no point.
True. I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't disagree, but at this point, there's no fixing.
All right, well, listen. Let me tell you something. My cartoon from 1990 to 2010 would 100% be Space Ghost.
I've never seen it.
You need to watch it. It at the time was very good. I wouldn't say quite groundbreaking, but the way it was animated, filmed, whatever you want to call it, was different. It was original. The comedy was there. It was very funny. It's still very funny, and I love Brack.
Okay. If I can find it on any streaming platform whatsoever, I'll probably watch it.
YouTube, it's everywhere. You might be able to find it on Adult Swim's like on demand stuff.
Oh, okay. I want to give you one of these. Hold on.
Wait, Matt. What's brown and sticky?
Stick. No. Yeah, stick.
F you for that.
That's such a good fucking like classic joke, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna go.
No, it's not a stick. It's shit.
Yeah, I know that version too.
It's brown gum.
Yeah.
A Tootsie Roll. I can have bad jokes in between, right?
Oh, this is perfect because it works. Yeah, you definitely can, but your jokes need to be badder. Like this.
Yeah, today, but I didn't Google them. I didn't Google a bad joke.
Today is a sad day, but in 2 days it will be a Saturday.
That's because it's Thursday, Matt. It will be Saturday in 2 days.
Is it?
I don't get it.
Is it true that...
Can you stop?
That's not a bad joke. That was one of my questions I had for you.
Bro.
What?
That is not a question.
It was a question someone asked on fucking Yahoo Answers.
Who? Why would they ask that?
Because it's obviously a joke. But the person answered and said yes, and her youngest son Clayton plays for the Trashiotes now. All
right, hold on. That guy.
What?
No, that guy gave up. He couldn't think of a better way to say coyotes, right?
Yeah.
But knock them down a peg, make fun of them, and was like, what's a word that degrades people? Trash.
I'm trash.
Okay, how can I make it into a word? Trashiotes. No, that's.
What
that took all of 5 seconds to determine that was not the proper word. That was not the proper way to. No, what an idiot. The question asker screwed up the question. That guy screwed up the answer. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about it. This is supposed to be a chill episode, Matt.
I'm sorry I upset you, but the next one I feel like will tickle your fancy a little bit more.
Wait, what did the fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn.
Ooh, good one. My grandmother found.
And I'm not over here Googling questions.
I hit her wheelchair. Now neither of us are rolling.
No. I'm supposed to do the jokes between your question.
Oh.
Not. Yeah.
But they're
Come on.
Good.
You said it was good.
I lie. I'm a 73-year-old, and I just realized my vocation in life is to be a goalkeeper in the NHL. What can I do?
Too late.
Top answer.
I mean, you can email Bettman if you want.
Top answer? Lace him up.
They do have those emergency goalies, which, by the way, is the coolest shit.
Yeah, it's so dope. Can you imagine being an emergency goalie?
Dream come true. Yeah, not at 73.
No, definitely not. You'd be the emergency, not...
Since we're talking about sports again, the emergency goalie thing's actually weird, right? So, emergency goalie is actually supplied by the home team.
Regardless, yeah.
Right. The last one that I read about was, I want to say it was the Islanders, but because he was emergency goalie for the away team, he actually beat the team he was employed by.
Yeah.
So he was like the Islanders, like, I don't know, equipment coach or something.
Coach.
Or no, okay, not equipment coach, but equipment manager is the word. Yeah. He teaches them a thing or two. Fit on that dude's hand, you glove.
You did it.
Yeah. So he's an equipment specialist and manager. We'll say coach. So he ended up like beating the team he works for. I think that's pretty cool. And not only did he beat him, I think he shut him out. It was like the only record of an emergency goalie shutout. I mean, that was, pre-COVID. That was like, what was that, like January or something? I don't know.
Well,
all that stuff's cool. All that stuff's cool. I think it's amazing. I think it's like these people that like another one was a goalie coach and he got to play the goalie. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
You know, put your money where your mouth is. Let's see what you got. And he won too. I mean, he didn't play that great. He gave up a couple goals, but they were so far ahead. Like, you know. But it's super interesting. It's super cool. I like it.
I like it a lot.
I don't know. It's 73 years old if you should be wondering what your vocations are. Or maybe that's the perfect time. But what I can say is it should not be professional sports related unless you're talking about bocce ball.
Or, was it croquet?
Yeah, maybe. Not an NHL goaltender.
No, definitely not. 100%.
That's tough. That's tough for people that are
you got something for me?
Fresh.
Or am I going to do
Well, you got to give me a shitty joke.
Yeah, and I already got it lined up, baby.
Yeah, no, you Googled it.
And right out the park.
Go ahead.
I didn't Google shit. I read it.
Make me laugh. Make me laugh.
My wife makes my pancakes too thin. Tomorrow morning, I am telling her I'm sick of your crepe.
All right. I like that one.
I like that one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Wholesome.
I could be a jerk and say that that's not made of the same things, but...
They are, though. Actually, I made crepes. They're almost, an identical.
Okay. So they're not, right?
Well, a crepe is a thin pancake, essentially.
I mean, just because it's shit. All right, we're not getting into this because it is not made of the same thing. It might as well be a thin biscuit.
Bro, hold on. We are getting into this because
why don't you type a little louder?
I can't help it. It's mechanical.
Yeah, well, say it again because your mic cut out.
No, it didn't.
Here comes the beers. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I gotta get another beers. The main difference in the ingredients is that pancakes are made with leveling/raising agent such as baking powder, while crepes do not. That's it. There's only baking powder in fucking pancakes. So other than that, they're fucking identical.
Okay, so they're not.
It's not for flavor.
I didn't say it was for flavor. It just changes the chemical compound of the bread. It's just totally different. That's like using baking soda instead of baking powder in your bread. It's just a totally different thing. It's just a different thing. It changes everything. Anyway, I mean,
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth for a second, okay?
All right, since you already did
shut your mouth for a second.
Stupid joke.
Shut up. Wait. Okay, good. Go ahead.
All right. Since you already did your joke, I'm going to do the next one.
Okay.
What are some fictional character fights you would love to see happen?
Ooh, okay. Man.
I'll tell you one right now.
Good.
Zordon from Power Rangers versus R2-D2.
Why?
Why not?
That's true. That's
I don't
good
even
counter
know.
Argument to the question I asked you.
Well, here's the thing. All right, here's my answer. Zordon, no body, right?
Mm-hmm.
R2-D2, no head.
Body. What?
No head.
Okay. How about an interesting fight?
Shut up.
What are you gonna do? Headbutt each other and body butt each other? Like what?
Can't headbutt each other because R2-D2 doesn't have a head.
Well, you don't headbutt to head, my guy.
Okay, what do you headbutt with your head?
Anything I fucking want.
Okay, so what if you don't have a head?
Then you did you not hear what I said? One's gonna headbutt, one's gonna body butt, bro.
You said each other. All right.
Play it back. Play it back.
That's what he's gonna do. And Zordon's gonna be like, Rangers, and he's not gonna do anything.
So this
was
was
gonna yell.
This was specifically cartoon or just fictional?
Well, I'll reread it.
I did. Yeah, please.
What are some fictional character fights you would love to see happen?
Okay.
I mean, it could be cartoons, you know. Ooh, you know what? But a cartoon versus a not cartoon would be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like Frodo versus Kim Possible.
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? I wouldn't love to. Well, maybe I would love to see it.
How about Kim Possible versus the robot girl? I don't remember her name. You know what I'm talking about?
Whenever Katie Seagal played that house in that Disney movie?
No. There was like a cartoon.
What was that called? Smart House? Do you remember that?
Smart House, yeah. That was a good one. In the house,
Katie Seagal was great.
I'm gonna mess all this family up.
Yeah, it was actually kind of creepy. Now we have smart
Future
houses
boy.
like that, like left and right.
Oh, should I try to do this? Let me think.
Make Katie Seagal your Alexa voice?
No, definitely not going to do
That'd
that
be
because my
great.
Alexa is British and I love it.
You could just call her Leela.
No, but what?
From Futurama.
Was a good fight.
Don't Google it.
No, I'm not. I was
actually, you know what?
I'm
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what people have said.
Not your stupid.
Okay.
Before you tell me, I'm trying to think. What's Liam Neeson's character in Taken?
You know, two things. One, I'm not 100% sure who he is. Two, I've never seen it.
Okay, well, the main character from Taken with Liam Neeson, his character in that versus John Wick, that would be a good fight.
Huh. I'm looking at some answers. There's a whole subreddit on, it's called Who Would Win?
Mm-hmm.
The top one is, well, I don't know who those are, so I'm going to skip it.
Okay, it's good talk.
Okay. One of the top ones on Who Would Win subreddit. Rick Sanchez versus Courage the Cowardly Dog.
All right, that's no contest, bro. You kidding me?
Right, yeah, you're right.
Courage all the way.
Whoa!
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know the answer. I mean, that's the idea, is who would win. Now, I'm going to read the comments.
Okay.
Because the original question says, Rick hears... I mean, they got this whole, like, scenario set up. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like a fan fiction. Rick hears about a dog who can beat anything that comes his way. So he travels to nowhere to go kill him. Okay. Why? Real quick. Is that how Rick is? He just wants to kill things?
Yeah. Honestly.
Right, yeah.
I didn't show you these. I'll send you a picture when we're done.
Okay.
I got Rick and Morty socks. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right.
They're not behind
and then
me.
he decides to make Morty watch. Courage is aware of an incoming threat, is willing to protect Muriel at all costs. Who wins? So,
Rick.
Top answer is Rick is formidable, but Courage is something else. When you consider the not-so-stupid dog's undying tune force, it just adds salt to the wound. It says, Courage can break the sun just by screaming. He can repair the dying sun with a light bulb and run from its surface to the core in seconds. I mean, this goes on. But it says, Courage wins and Rick gets riggedy-wrecked. riggedy wrecked. 10 out of 10. I don't know, but Rick's got a lot of science and stuff.
He's got a lot of toys.
Yes, I mean, yeah. I mean, I've watched them all. And he just seems to have, it's like Ex Machina toys, you know, like whatever is needed in the moment, he always seems to have.
Yeah, definitely. I watched listened to an interesting video on the way to work this morning. I'm a big fan of the Film Theorist and Game Theorist channels.
Yes, I do like those as well.
And I think he did it a while ago. I think I listened to half of it and then finally finished it today. It was a film theory on Rick and Morty about Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Okay.
And in that episode, like the main first one he was in, where there was the parasites in the house and they were killing them and all that fun stuff. But apparently, Mr. Poopy Butthole is still a parasite, just a different, evolved kind of parasite, apparently.
So the thing is with that show is like anything can like be a thing, right? Yeah. So like, because they've introduced, you know, the parasites and time travel and just recently, spoiler alert,
Whoa.
Is this? Oh, I won't.
Did
you not watch it?
I haven't seen anything past like episode 3 of this, so or not.
Spoiler
episode 3.
alert!
I've seen till the half point of the season.
Spoiler alert!
Episodes after what?
So just plug your earphones in. I'm gonna say it.
All right.
Everyone dies.
Okay, well I kept them on, but I'm assuming that was fake.
It was fake. All right. Well, I'm not gonna say what they introduced. Just watch it.
I want to. I need to look and see if I can yet, because I don't have cable, so I can't watch them on Adult Swim. I can only watch them at certain points on Adult Swim.
But because they introduce all these things, it makes anything possible. It's kind of like Doctor Who. You know what I mean? Like as far as the possibilities.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
I mean,
definitely endless.
Doctor Who, every time you think Doctor Who is going to end, they just regenerate and there's a new Doctor. That's really the way it goes. You know, oh, he's going to die. A new Doctor. And then that's it. You know, and they just keep doing it, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really like the show. And I haven't watched, like, the last whole season of it, but it's good.
Yeah.
But
good show.
You know,
I thought I would
Rick and
hate
Morty's.
it. I honestly...
Oh, you watched Doctor Who?
Oh, no. I thought
Oh. No. I was referring to Doctor Who that time.
Oh, no. I've seen, like, clips of Doctor Who. I never sat down and actually watched it.
No, it's good. I recommend both shows. They have their different different kind of fan bases.
Oh yeah,
Now, I'll be fair, I don't really like either fan base, but
correct. I don't like pretty much any fan base of anything ever.
well, I don't agree. But I'm not going to get into that.
No. I'm not offending anybody. I'm not going to argue it because it really don't matter.
I can name a bunch of fan bases I can't stand.
Name one fan base that you enjoy for a popular
Juggalos.
for a popular TV or movie.
Oh, I thought we were
Not
going to
music.
go
Music
broader.
is completely different.
Yeah, music doesn't count because they all. Well, no, because there's some jerk offs in music like.
There is, but there's more.
Like oh, you're not a real fan. You weren't here in 1993 when they did this tour with this band and did this album.
You're a juggalo.
No, I'm not a juggalo.
You're a juggalo.
Yeah, let's go to the gathering, Matt. Let's drink some Faygo. In the fan base that I'm in, there are some people who are like, oh, you don't know this, and this, and you've only, but it is annoying. But as far as TV show goes, yeah, you're pretty accurate. None of them like get along. They just think that they all know more than the other person.
Or their show is better than the other show. Like forever, there was a big war between fucking The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad. It's like, you can't, yeah.
How is there a war between those two shows?
Not like an actual war, but like kind of, I don't even want to call it a fan base war technically, but it was just like people would try to argue which show is better between the two. And it's like,
well, it's easy.
I would say overall Breaking Bad is definitely a better show.
By far. Better written, better story.
Better well-rounded story.
One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Actually, it might be the best show I've ever seen in my life.
But at the same time, they're so different. Like they have some similarities in like plot and like how they kind of structure stuff, but they're completely different shows.
Nothing's
compare.
original at some point, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely.
You can only do so much. Either you're going to take the ironic approach, you're going to take a controversial approach, you're going to take the approach that was expected, or you're going to take an approach that wasn't expected. I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, but it's just fan bases are annoying. I don't.
Yeah.
Even like fan bases with like our cars. Like, I drive an ST. I'm in an ST group on Facebook. Every time they post, it makes me angry, and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I'm actually in the same group because I used to have an RS, but no, don't get me wrong. I love all those dudes. They're great guys.
Mm-hmm.
But it is weird to think how they think that theirs is like the best thing.
Yeah.
On my end, it's a whole nother world because in an M3 forum, you are not kidding. It is insane the things that people say in that group, and it sucks to be a part of it. But the only thing I'm in it for is to see cool pictures of cars.
Yep.
So let's end that topic because I really don't want to get into that. But God, give me a shitty joke.
What's the only thing that will completely stop a falling elevator full of people?
The ground.
Yeah, the basement. The basement for sure.
I got it. So it's not even funny anymore.
See if you can get this one. Bitch.
Good.
What's green and fuzzy and will kill you if it fell out of a tree?
Oscar.
A pool table.
The Grouch. I still think Oscar the Grouch.
Table. How would a puppet kill you? Falling out of a tree.
He's a puppet?
But puppets will scare you to death, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'll give you that.
A jump scare. Real quick, Matt, I'm going to pee, but I'm going to leave this recording because I cannot hold it.
Okay. Can you hear me? Hello? Alright, now that fucking idiot's gone. Curtis, this is a message for you. I doubt you're going to leave it in. I don't really care. But I just want you to hear this while you edit, because I think it'd be really funny. I don't know how long you pee for, but I'm going to try to be quick. You're stupid doo-doo head, and I know, like, you're my boss and stuff, and this was, like, kind of weird, but, like, you. I don't know what else to say. I thought your pee was going to be shorter than that. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know what to say. I lost my train of thought. But pretty much, you. But I love you. But you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like a hate, love, hate. You know? Why is a marriage like a 3-ring circus? First you have the engagement ring, then you have the wedding ring, finally you have the suffer ring. That's funny. So not true though. I don't know. I can hear you coming back now. It's sad. Hello?
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 You ever not realize you got a little bit of a buzz going on until you stand up?
Not often.
What? Really?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I sometimes I don't realize I got one.
But tell
up.
you what is a real trip, right? I don't really
LSD.
do that 'cause I tend to stand up a lot when I'm drinking because I gotta go get a beer, gotta pee, so I'm up and
here's
down
the thing.
pretty frequently.
I'm recording a podcast.
I'm aware,
so I'm
just
I'm
saying.
not really getting up.
So I don't fully understand that, but what I do understand is the other week I had a 64-ounce frozen Mike's Harder black cherry from Duffy's in my freezer.
That sounds good.
It was so good. I took it over to the pool. We were in the pool for like 3 hours. Or like, actually less than like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I drank that whole motherfucking thing.
Yeah?
Got out of that pool, bro. I weighed like 1,000 pounds. It's like, whoa. It's
Matt,
wild.
it's 11:11.
Make a wish, baby.
I did. It came true.
It came true.
All right.
It came true. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you what you wish. Oh, never mind. I can't read that one.
So no, it's my turn.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna roll off what I was going on, which was who would win subreddit cracking me up over here. So who would win? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Every player in NBA history. Rules. All combatants must have at least played in one or more official NBA game. All combatants are wearing their jerseys and shorts. All combatants are in their physical primes. Okay, that's huge.
Okay.
So there's different scenarios. Scenario 1, open battlefield. Giant fistfight rumble of several thousand players. Winner is last player alive. Scenario 2. Well, hold on. Let's go ahead. I see. All right. Hold up, though. I don't know a lot about... There's 3 scenarios. I don't know a lot about basketball players, but I will say Shaq on all 3 of these scenarios because he's a monster.
He's a monster, anyway. But he was never really nimble, bro. You could just outrun him.
Yeah, but like...
Tire him out. He'll fall down. He falls down like the weirdest thing ever.
I mean, I've never seen him fall.
Oh, what? Dude, look up Shaq falling right now. Do it. Yes. You will not regret it. Just take 2 seconds. Go into little YouTube up here and type in Shaq.
No, it's best of Shaq falling down. I'm going to watch it right now. Oh, it's got music.
I think we're watching the same one.
Intro I got to watch.
Yeah, skip
Best of Shaq falling down compilation. Where's he at?
Can't miss him.
He's huge. Yeah, I know. He's enormous.
He's a monster, bro.
He's so big. He did a backward somersault. I think we're watching the same video if you're watching.
We are.
I will tell you, though, Shaq as a person is one of the coolest dudes.
Yeah, definitely. Seems like
I've seen. He does a lot of philanthropy as well. He does a lot with his communities, which is huge. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the next one.
How does he not kill people? How does he not have like a murder charge? Speaking of murder charges.
He is so frumpy. Yeah. He's just like big and heavy.
He's
like
on this man.
That's what I'm watching. You watching the one?
K Brown. Yeah.
Yeah. When he
Same
played for
game,
the Celtics.
bro.
How weird is that?
Again.
How weird is that he played for Boston?
Right.
It's just weird.
Boston.
It always bothers me. Yeah. Is this the same game? No. What were you gonna say? Speaking of murder charges.
Let me double check this real quick. Because I don't want to.
Shaq killed someone. Look at him swimming on the ground. Oh my God, you're not watching the video anymore.
I was on.
Oh my God, wait, Matt. He's on this sports show and he's falling off. They did a little race. Oh, he dove into a Christmas tree. Oh man, that was totally worth watching. Dude pushed him. That's a little bit of a foul, if you ask me, technical foul. And now I will tell you, I don't know anything about basketball at all. I'll watch it. I find it more interesting than football. Trust me on that. And I still don't watch either of them.
I understand the basics of basketball, but I am god awful.
I don't know the rules. I don't know all the rules.
I know there's a shot clock, so you can't hold the ball for so long. You have to shoot it before the clock.
Right. Right. I get that. What I'm saying is like all the little stuff. Not like that.
That's the rules.
Okay.
Did you know that
now, they have a Hot Ones. They have a Hot Ones with Shaq, and you better believe I'll be watching that. It's a half hour long.
They got a what?
Hot Ones, the wings. which, by the way, if you guys ever watch Hot Ones, it's fantastic, right? And they have one with Gordon Ramsay,
So good.
which is my favorite one because I'm a huge Gordon Ramsay fan. I love that guy. I think he's such a good dude. He's a jerk off on TV, but as a person, he's a great dude. Absolutely great dude.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me on that.
Agreed.
And if you don't believe me, look it up. He's awesome. Awesome. Hey, also, I have an open tab for Bulk Candy Store still, which I'm going to close because I'm not getting any sort of temptations
I was looking
here.
through that earlier. Their sales section was pretty lit, but I had to evacuate that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But no, what I was going to say about murder charge before, did you know that Dog the Bounty Hunter was convicted of a first-degree murder charge?
What? Convicted as in charged and convicted? Like he's going to jail?
He was sentenced. This happened a long time ago.
Oh.
And he was sentenced to 5 years.
Oh, you mean before
in
he's a
Texas
bounty
prison.
hunter?
Yeah. I always thought that was interesting. I never knew that. Like, how can a convicted murderer get a fucking successful TV show? And was he a real bounty hunter? Or was that all fake, like fucking Patty Mayo?
Patty Mayonnaise?
Patty Mayo.
From the TV show Doug?
No.
What's Patty Mayo?
Patty Mayo is a YouTube guy who used to do like pranks and stuff like that, and then he became what everyone seemed to believe as an actual bounty hunter in LA. And it's a very entertaining channel. Like I used to watch his stuff all the time.
Oh, you mean like the tow truck show?
No. Like
no, I'm saying the tow truck show is obviously fake, but it's hilarious.
Oh yeah,
that,
like it. A lot of his stuff was serious and all, but it was very believable. Like 99% of it was very, very believable. But it was, I don't know, it was a very entertaining show. One of the funniest fucking things I ever seen on that show. I think it's actually, if you just go on YouTube and type up like Patty Mayo funniest arrest ever or something like that, it's him chasing this dude around for like, I don't even know, like 5 minutes. And that's
a long time to be running.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a wild series of events. But he eventually catches him, takes him down, cuffs him, whatever. And in the process of him like searching him, the amount of jokes this dude cracks out is absolutely like hysterical. It is so worth it.
Oh, I think I've seen.
Yeah, he's like, "Watch your finger, booty hole, man."
Oh yeah, that's totally fake. Now, real quick though, shout out to BJ's Brewhouse for the Jeremiah Red Irish Style Ale. Is absolutely delicious that I'm drinking right now. I will definitely, I support them. They're from Texas. However, they have a local brewery, not brewery, local restaurant that serves, you know what? I think they do brew there. I don't know, but it's delicious and I love it.
Well, I tried something new today. I bought Yingling Light Lager. Because I've had Yingling before and I like Yingling, but sometimes I want like kind of just something a little bit lighter. So I was like, I'll give it a try, see how it tastes. It's definitely better than other light beers. I would drink it over Miller or Bud or Icy any day. So,
what are you trying to achieve?
Nothing. I just wanted to taste a beer. I wanted to try this beer.
A light though? Why do you want a light? Get that full flavor, baby.
Just sometimes I just want something a little bit lighter. Goes down a little smoother.
You just want that pee-pee taste.
It's got 99 calories, so.
Okay, so does what is that? Michelob?
I don't know.
Michelob is like 68 calories or something. I don't care about the calories. I'm drinking that tasty, delicious Irish red ale from the best country on the planet.
I do have never mind, that was probably a stupid question. Never mind, I'm not even gonna say that.
Yeah, probably. I will tell you though, this who will win thread is great. Throw me a shitty joke real quick.
I think I got rid of my shitty jokes.
Well, no. Stop Googling that shit. Come up with something.
I don't want to.
Okay. So the next one of the who would win is Toy Story toys invading Home Alone Kevin's house.
Kevin,
man.
Kevin all day.
Yeah, that's what I got, Kevin.
It was burned the fuck out of him.
The problem though is Kevin's advantage is he knows when they're coming, right?
He knows when creepy robbers are coming. I don't know about toys. I don't know if he's ready for that.
Well, that's what I mean. So it might be advantage Toy Story toys because Kevin, well, people in general, not just Kevin, but they don't know about the toys. We know about the toys, but it's not real. If it was real, they'd get you because Kevin's real. Toy Story toys, Buzz Lightyear, not real.
Yeah, facts. It's just Kevin all day.
I would love to see that though. I'd love to see it.
That would be a good crossover.
Han Solo versus Indiana Jones. Come on, man. My money is on Harrison Ford. That's the top comment. I'll back that one up. I will agree. Harrison Ford will win. Han Solo versus Indiana Jones. That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say, but in reality, Han Solo would whoop Indiana Jones' ass. That's not even close.
Well, yeah, probably. Honestly.
Indiana Jones, he's not much of a fighter. He's a spelunker.
He's a runner.
That's it. He's a runner. Yeah, he's known for his running. Yeah, and then in reality, Han Solo's got the help of Chewbacca the whole way. You know, he's got some friends. Han Solo. As long as he's not frozen in carbonite.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'll keep that brief because you already know I'm going to come back to that subreddit. If you'd like to go to the next one, Matt, my joke is non-existent because I don't Google them and I don't feel like coming up with one, and I got a buzz. Next.
Okay, I feel like this is a good one we can talk about for a little bit because I honestly don't know your opinion on this. I'm going to be real.
Oh.
It's more of an interesting talking subject, less of a weird, stupid question.
Oh, that's a first.
I feel like there's probably an easy answer to the question that's asked, but I would like to talk more about your opinions on it.
Yeah, but you know us, Matt. We're going to elaborate the
fudge
out of it.
God damn it.
No, that's going to be the best whenever I edit that because you're going to know exactly what I say.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're on, unless you guys are listening on Anchor, then you know exactly what I said.
Yeah, you got it all.
Yeah.
Okay. So, has anyone proven unequivocally that ghosts exist?
Oh, you don't know my stance on this?
No. So, first, because I know mine. I don't know if you know mine. I don't think there's unequivocal proof that ghosts exist. Because then there would be no debate about it anymore.
Right, yeah, but there's people that think that their proof, in quotation marks, proof is proof, but it's not.
I have no proof.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Watch BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely go watch that if you haven't.
Watch BuzzFeed Unsolved. Good. It's
all of it.
One of my favorite shows on YouTube for sure, but specifically with Shane
Midday,
and Ryan.
Shane Midday and Ryan Bergara.
That's it. They're the homies. Boy, I'd like to meet them someday.
Yeah,
I just want to say hello and give them a high five and buy them a piece of pie.
Piece of pie at the pie hole.
That's
okay.
it.
Bringing it back down.
Bring it down.
I have had one experience, I guess, that stands out that could lean towards, paranormal, but it also could be explained in other ways. So I would like to believe that ghosts are real.
Everyone wants to, Matt.
Well, no. Some people are just like, no, they're not real, and
no, but they want to.
No,
they want to. You want ghosts because it's cool, it's interesting, it's different.
That's true, but some people are just against. They're so anti-ghost, but
anti-ghost. I fucking hate ghosts.
Yeah, honestly,
fuck ghosts.
But I would like. I believe, and I don't know. I feel like there's never really going to be proof, so it's always going to be one of those things. It's like
maybe one day there'll be proof, Matt, but. With the equipment we have, no proof.
It's not looking good.
It's certainly not looking good because there isn't any.
Yeah, I mean, have you had any experiences, Curtis?
I have what I thought was an experience, but
that's what they all
looking
are.
back, looking back, I was just a fucking kid.
I mean, I was a kid when it happened to me too.
Right, but looking back, you're probably like, eh.
No, I mean, because even at the time, we kind of because it happened, me and my cousin Jess,
which one? There's like 50.
There's only 2. Jess K. We'll do. So I'm not throwing her whole government out there.
The government name. The name the government gave me. Or my dad.
So her dad, my Uncle Lee. You know him. You're a big fan of him and his Facebook.
No, I love Uncle Lee.
Mm-hmm. He used to own a house on a road that was near train tracks, kind of near the house here. And we were there one night. I only mention the train tracks because it's kind of important to the story. So he lived near train tracks, and at the time, me and Jess were sitting in it was the living room, playing. I think it was chess or checkers. I can't remember, one of the two. And we're sitting there playing.
Checkerboard.
There was definitely a board that looked like a checkerboard involved. But we're playing. Actually, it was funny enough because Zach was in the house because at the time. He was married, and it's a whole long thing. But Zach was there because Jess's stepbrother was there. So they were upstairs in the room hanging out. We were in the living room, again, hanging out, playing chess, whatever. And her dad and some friends were out by the fire outside, like a ways away from the house. And all of a sudden, the door that's attached to the living room that steps out onto a little porch just starts shaking, like violently. And she's lived there at this point for probably a year or so, and it's never happened before, so it was just a little weird.
What do you mean shaking? Like up and down or like in and out?
Yeah, it was just lifting up and down. No, you idiot. Yeah, it was like someone was trying to push through the door, like it was like pounding on it essentially.
Oh, it was
pounding
closed.
super
I don't know.
hard. Yeah, it was a closed door. Sorry. Yeah, it's just specified.
I pictured an open door.
You know, it was closed and it was locked, and it seemed like someone was legitimately trying to break into the house. So we got scared and we ran up to her room. As soon as we crossed the threshold into her room, slammed the door, that door started shaking like in the exact same way. And we're holding this door closed because it didn't lock. So we're holding this door closed. It's pounding, 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 pounding. And it's
how high were you, Matt?
Well, I was like 12 probably, so 0. I've also never smoked, but so it's still shaking. While it's still shaking, I was like, no, screw it, and I opened the door.
Stop.
What?
Hold on. Out! Get out!
Cat got in his room.
Out! Out!
Did you catch him pre-piss?
Sorry, I had an intruder that was Finley broke in. So go ahead. I'm gonna kill this beer.
We like I said, we got into a room and the door's pounding just like the door downstairs was. And while it's still shaking, I swing the door open and there's absolutely no one there.
Ooh, spooky.
Right. So our immediate thought is Zach and Jordan are they're messing with us. This is f***ed up, whatever. So we open the door and they're just sitting there playing.
Who the fuck's Jordan? Oh wait, your cousin Jordan. I know.
No, not that Jordan. It was.
Regardless, it doesn't matter. Good.
Yeah, but
I'll cut that part out.
They were sitting there and they were playing. I think it was PlayStation 2 or 3 at the time. I can't remember, but it was then. So we asked them, like, were you guys just messing with us? Like, what's going on? And they were like, no, we haven't moved, whatever. And then went out to the fire. I was like, were you guys messing with us? Were you pounding on the door? No. What are you talking about? What happened? What? And there was no trains or anything. That was my first thought. I was like, is there a train going on right now? Like, what's happening?
No, but you said it was like shaking it.
But the only thing that was shaking...
It wasn't a vibration. It was
was like
right?
pounding. And that was the only thing that was vibrating or shaking was that door and then the bedroom door. Spooky. It was just the only time really that I've ever experienced anything like that. And it was fucking wild.
Yeah, mine's not nearly as interesting as that. I'm gonna ask your brother about that.
I don't know if he'll remember, honestly.
Yeah, but if he was messing with you, then
if he was messing with
he's not gonna.
But the
remember.
other thing
that was
also that we kind of really didn't think it was messing with, because for somebody to get through the locked door and chase us upstairs and then vanish, like it's just not. It does not gonna happen.
Well, I mean, unless they were already inside.
What?
Like if there's like a. Well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait. I guess I missed the part where you said you locked the door.
The living room door was locked. So whatever was shaking from the outside came in and followed us upstairs through a locked door.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It was wild.
So do you think everyone would be a ghost?
Excuse me? What?
Can everyone be a ghost?
I don't know. I've always heard the idea that ghosts are from like untimely, unexpected deaths, not like old age and stuff like that.
Oh man, are we about to get into it?
Are we? Do we have time to get into it?
Oh, we got time. Because this recording is long, but there's going to be a lot taken out of it. We'll make this the last one and we'll wrap up. So your question for me is what do I think about it? Or what do I think about your story?
No, nothing to do with my story. It's like, what's your opinion on ghosts? What's your story?
It's all garbage. It's garbage. You could have guessed that though, I bet. Yeah. I should have asked you what you thought.
No, that's exactly what I would have guessed.
Yeah, no, I'm a super sciencey I'm a super sciencey.
Are you fucked up off 2 beers right now?
Yeah, a little bit, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, I'm a super sciencey kind of guy. I need evidence, I need proof, I need facts. I don't like speculation. I don't like what ifs unless it pertains to
this podcast.
Well, no, like preventive things, right? So like it's got to be useful, right? Like you're not just going to say like what if and then some crazy ass thing.
Giraffe fucked an elephant?
What if a giraffe only had 2 legs?
Yeah.
I also promised a friend I wouldn't reference the traffic cone any longer, so I'm not going to.
I mean, you just did, but go ahead, continue.
I know I'm not going to. As far as ghosts go, right? So you have people that think they have evidence, think they have proof, but everything that they have is like circumstantial, right? So, like this door, or this noise happened off in the distance of my house and no one's here. Like that could be anything, like it could be the wind, the house. I mean, honestly, it could be so many more things than even what I can think of in my head.
Right.
Or like the instruments they use, right? Where you have that cool little like radio scanner thing that puts words out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
CB radio.
Yeah, that's great. That's human made though, right? That's not ghost made. The ghost didn't come up with that to talk to us. And why does a human think that that's what a ghost is gonna use to communicate to us? I just think it's garbage. I think it's all interesting. I don't think it's effective. I don't think it's real. There's never once ever been actual real proof of one, let alone multiple. And then again, whenever I start thinking about it, like what decides who gets to be a ghost? Because there's a lot more dead people on Earth than live people, right?
Yeah.
I mean, by a wide margin.
Yeah.
If that's the case, and everyone became a ghost, we would all should have encountered them statistically by now.
Yes.
And had evidence of such. Or maybe not, because we have all the wrong tools. I don't know. I just like I said, I'm a real evidence guy. I'm a real proof guy. Hard, solid facts. And I haven't seen any for ghosts. I want to. I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. I watch a lot of ghost shows. I watch a lot of stuff like that. I like it. I enjoy it. It's entertaining, but that's as far as I go with it. It's entertainment. Yeah. I wish I could buy into it. I used to when I was younger, but I also grew up, learned things. That's what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do have one more little, I mean, I agree with you real quick. I do agree that there's really no hard proof, and there probably won't be for a long time, but I would like there to be.
We got to find a way to let ghosts talk to us, or I don't know.
That's what people are trying to do. It's just not working. But one more little ghost experience that I don't remember.
Oh.
It's 2 seconds. It will not take long, I promise. This was told me by my mom. I don't have any recollection of it. I think I was a little bit younger than whenever this other ghost story happened. We were taking a tour of Gettysburg and doing the ghost tour. We were walking around. It was at night. And she had one of those like old disposable cameras that you have to wind up, And right. I'm standing there.
The ones you take to the little shack and develop the films. I know what you mean.
Yeah. And I'm standing there outside of a house, one of the houses on the stop of the ghost tour. And I believe she said I had like a quarter or like a $50 or something. And I was just kind of like flicking.
It's more likely that you had a quarter, I think.
Yeah, but on vacation, you can buy $50 from places. I don't know what it was, but it was a coin of some sort.
$1. It was a sand dollar.
It was a coin of some sort, and I was flicking it up and down, and catching it. And I guess she took a picture of me mid like coin flip, and she said she's gonna look for the picture. It might have got burned in the fire. We don't know. She hasn't looked for it yet. But she said, like, kid you not, on this shitty quality camera, you can see the coin and you can see the face of it plain as fucking day. Like, it's stopped midair. Like, there's no blur on it. It's absolutely still. Like, someone had, like, just grabbed it and held it there for the picture and then, like, let it keep flipping. It was, like, just, it tripped her out because it's, like, but back then, like, and being back then 12 years ago, those cameras were known for having, like, blurry images. If stuff was moving, it's just going to blur because it had no way of filtering that out. It's just how they were, is how they were made. So it like really, really tripped her out that it was like so fucking crystal clear on a really shitty camera like that. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool. It's a cool little thing that I wish I remembered. But
yeah, well, you remember the story, and that's just as important.
I guess so.
So if you want to really get into it with me, the way I feel about it is when it all comes down to it, like we're on a planet, right?
Some would say.
Well, I mean, we are. This thing's flying through space, hauling ass through space fast. Is there ghosts on other planets? Is there...
Like, are you saying we leave ghosts behind as we haul through space?
Well, no. 100%. That's what I'm saying. So if a ghost happened if a ghost happened, or
Okay.
whatever, if a ghost exists, what's keeping it from staying right here in my house as I'm flying, hauling ass through space?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's obviously not the same thing keeping us here. It's not gravity. There's no gravity effect on ghosts, I would assume.
Right.
But
and ghosts are supposedly energy, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like that shit would get left behind, and I don't know. I that's why I don't buy it. Is there's
not really. As we fly through space, energy stays in our bodies. It doesn't just leave. Energy is not affected by gravity, I would imagine. So it would be the same for ghosts.
Though, isn't
Something
it?
is.
Ghosts aren't contained.
Ghosts aren't real.
Well, okay, you got me on that one. I guess I was exploring the lore of the situation.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding though. But I don't know. I don't have like. There's no way of knowing. Oh, okay.
We'll keep in mind we're not scientists and we just have our own ideas. So, well, I guess we'll end it at that. Ghosts, I guess we'll leave it on a spooky note. Spoopy.
Oh, bro, I can't wait.
What?
This is actually something exciting. I cannot wait for our like themed shows, like Halloween and Christmas and stuff. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I think we should do those ones.
I don't want a Christmas theme.
Provided we hit a goal, like we undecided at this time. Whenever we do decide it, if we hit a certain goal as far as growth wise, we should do in person for Christmas and just get up on eggnog. And
dude, I love some eggnog.
Let's do it.
I'll tell you what though, we will take some suggestions if you guys like this style of more conversational, less question and answer. I'm cool with it. This was a lot easier, for me at least. It had a lot better flow. I like it. As far as like a Christmas episode, that would be, in my opinion, pretty easy to come up with ideas for.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys like this, let us know. Give us some feedback. If you have suggestions, we greatly appreciate it. Or if you have questions, even better. We'd like to answer that stuff.
Yeah.
But
if any questions that have been itching at you that you need to know the answer to, we will figure it out.
Yeah, and we do have an email address. If you want to email us questions, it's solvingtheinternet@gmail.com. We have plenty of other social media sites that we do keep up on, including Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We do keep up on those, which Matt will provide direct links for at the end of the transmission here.
Or I can just do it right now.
Go ahead,
Instagram at Solving the Internet, all one word. Twitter is actually at Internet Solving because Solving the Internet was too long. That's really it. YouTube is also just Solving the Internet, separate words. So it's very easy to find. I'll have links and everything in the description. Yeah,
let us know what you guys think. Don't forget on YouTube to subscribe. The notification bell is greatly appreciated, and it does help you know when we are uploading, especially in situations like this where I'm working 1,000,000 hours a week and we don't know exactly when we're going to be recording or uploading. It is good for you to be informed.
What the co-host is trying to say is please put the notification bell on, so whenever we do go on a hiatus like this again, you'll be informed immediately when we finally decide to upload again. Yeah.
Now, granted, hopefully we won't, but
we won't.
Things happen.
We'll never miss a week again.
Real life happens.
We're gonna miss a week again.
Real ghosts happen, and we're gonna try to keep rolling with it best we can. I would like to do this again next week. This was a lot of fun. Keep us updated. Let us know what you guys like. And for now, this is Solving Internet. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you all for listening to this week's episode of Solving the Internet. Please feel free to follow our social media accounts. Our Instagram is at Solving the Internet. Our Twitter is at Internet Solving. Also a special thanks to Audionautics.com for allowing us to use the music you heard in this week's episode.